Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back to Vlogmas Day 2. I fell asleep at 8:30 last night. Hashtag oldness. Yeah, I don't know. I was like super tired. I never got my 3 o'clock nap yesterday. So after we got back from running the garbage route, I was done so. We put on some murder documentary and I looked at Rich. I'm like, I'm not gonna make it through this. I'm gonna be asleep. And 20 minutes later, I was out. So I woke up this morning at like 5 a.m. and that was on my own. That was without an alarm. So today's gonna be interesting. Leona is doing hot sniffs by my niece. That's why I'm a little shaky. And cheers. That's my day. That's daily with Leona. She is just she's my problem child. We do have a slight plan today, although it could go this. Like, Woody's not even awake yet. Are you done? Are you done, Beagle? My gosh. Yeah, you're good? You gonna lay down now? Let's see, 12 spins and down. Jeez Louise with that one. Anyways, we have kind of a plan today. There is a book sale. I haven't been to a book sale in months. I don't know. I got kind of burnt out with listing books for a while, and I've been kind of getting back into it because of those totes I got from Eric. And it's, it is the season. People are indoors more. I don't know. They have more time to just sit and read a good book. So I think I'm going to go. I am going to be there at 9 a.m. and it's an $8 fill-a-bag sale. Remember the good old days when they were $5 fill bags? Everything is freaking expensive. I'm gonna go after, the norm, the Stephen Kings, the Anne Rices, Dean Koontz. Where's something else we can grab? This one is like a media sale too. So there is CDs, there's DVDs, shows, that kind of thing. I don't know. Rich just goes, it was just $5.55. Why is it $6.40? You guys don't get to see Charlotte much. She is our feral little girl. Some of you guys, most of you guys know that I used to run an animal rescue. I did for a long time. And we got the call on 2 cats that this lady was feeding, and it was springtime, and it was really early spring. It was cold, and she sent us a message saying that she has these 2 cats that she feeds, and she's pretty sure they're both pregnant. And it was like April, and it was too freaking cold for the babies. I mean, they would have been fine, I'm sure, but she called to see if we had any room to take either of them or both of them. So I took one, and Alexis took the other one, and they were completely feral. Completely feral. The other mother came around. She actually got adopted pretty quickly after the babies were weaned. Charlotte didn't. This was when we lived at the farmhouse, and she had found her way into the basement, and she didn't want to come out. So she lived in our basement for like 8 years. She, really only, like, the boys could touch her. I could not. She would not let me anywhere near her. She would bite. Like, she would bite. Which made her unadoptable. And I was the one who had to catch her to, like, give her medications and stuff. Because I don't know if you can see on her lip right here, she's got a lot of sensitivities. So I was the one who had to, like, catch her and, like, give her, dose her meds. And she freaking hated me. For a very long time. When we moved out of the farmhouse into this apartment, we had a live trapper, and we kind of just brought her here and released her into the bedroom. And she hid under the bed for about, 4 months? Would you say?
Yeah.
something like that. And then one day we were watching TV, it was in the evening, and she came out from underneath the bed and she jumped up and like sat on Rich's chest. And I was like, oh my God, don't move, don't breathe. And we just kind of let her come around on her own. And she was a very slow go cat. She's my brat. She is the one who's very, very, she's just sensitive with everything. She is the one that pees on stuff when she gets upset. She's done it pretty much her entire life. She's just, I don't know, she's bratty. Animals are bratty. It's taken her up, and I mean, we've had Leona for 2 years, and she's finally coming out. It's taken her 2 years to get used to having Leona. She just recently started coming and hanging out on the bed again. So, yeah, I don't know. So you might want to meet the one that you don't see very often. She's sweet. She's just very temperamental. She's getting older. We've had her for 13 years? I think we've had her for 13 years now. We've had her for a long time. I don't know. She was an adult, obviously. Adult and pregnant when we got her. She was a young adult. So she was probably a year or two old when we got her. And, yeah, so she's getting up there in age. So she's like 13, 14, 15. We're not even super sure. But she doesn't act like it most of the time. Anyway. This is stuff that would not have ended up getting filmed because, actually I think it's back here, because the GoPro doesn't see well in the dark. Hold on, I gotta get this Dean Koontz book out of here. Pretty sure it's, no, maybe it's not that one. Where did I put this thing? I found it. It's this one. I sold that on Etsy for $5+ shipping, I think. Dean Koontz, What the Night Knows in hardcover. Oh no, it was $4+ shipping on Etsy. I also need to locate the Beanie Baby because those don't sell. It is the Eagle. I don't know which drawer it's in. I'm pretty sure it's on this side. Okay, I'm gonna have to dig. Oh, I found it. Sold on Etsy for $5+ shipping. And then there's me out here in the dark trying to find things that I've sold. The trivet I think we sold for $15+ shipping on Etsy. And then according to the thing on the front, the bag and the wallet I sold is in here somewhere. I think I see the strap for it. No, that's not it. Okay, where are you? There it is. So I sold this like crossbody bag that has a matching wallet that I'm hoping is inside of this. I think I feel it. I picked this up at where did I get this? It was a rummage sale. It was the church rummage sale I didn't buy at. It sold for $20 shipping over on Etsy. Okay.
Yeah, I work there. I like, I can't get rid of that place.
Alright, there's Harlan Coben.
You guys ready? We are.
Lucy Foley. I don't either.
Yeah, they are. The DDMs. M's are right here. She does not list. Yeah. Everything's your fault. And then we can read that. That too.
Hello, Martha.
I feel like there's not nearly the amount of books that there usually is here.
You want him?
Yeah.
All of them?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Sure. Oof. This is like my last little run through just to make sure I didn't miss anything, because I usually do. And then I just gotta organize my bags and we can blow this popsicle stand. We got 3 bags of books that we're taking home. Gotta drop all these off at the post office. Yay, 4th quarter. We're gonna drop this stuff off and head back to the house. I'm gonna eat lunch though before I worry about going through the books. I don't even know why I try to plan things. So I got home, ate lunch, ended up sorting videos. I have not done any of the wrap up yet, and these dogs are acting like they're starving to death. Oh my gosh, the drama on these two. The drama. Yeah, you better punch him in the face. Sometimes he needs it. Sometimes he needs it. What? You do sometimes. Yeah. Don't talk to me in that tone of voice. Yeah. Anyway, they want me to make food, and I don't have the things to make food, so I gotta go to Kroger and get the stuff to make dog food so these guys don't starve. I mean, you can tell they're skin and bones. They eat 3 times a day, and they're dying. They're just dying inside right now. So I am gonna close this out, I think, and just... These guys run my life. So we're gonna go to Kroger, get stuff to make dog food, get stuff to make... I swear, me and Rich are never on the same page. He is wire wheeling a Christmas tree stand, and it's not ready to go. So he has not unloaded my boxes yet. So I actually wanted to kind of go through these bins and see what's in them and kind of fill them with things that I'm not going to get to listing right away, and then reorganize this stuff. So like these, for instance. These are Easter ornaments. I got these from a auction, and all this stuff is Easter. Like, there's no point in me even attempting to list any of this right now when I need to concentrate on the Christmas crap. So I'm gonna put this stuff in here, kind of pack everything, and then see what's in the next bin. I can't see nothing. What does that say? I can see through my phone. Germany? Is that what it says? Hold on. I think it says Germany. Okay, we'll leave that out. I think I might put this stuff away though, or at least pieces of it, because they don't all match. Or maybe that. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, next. Okay, that can stay because I have one listed. Crossbody seems like it's in decent condition. Might use a wash maybe. I can't tell, but I can list that. That can wait. I can list a shirt because both of my mannequins are half naked. I'm also going to grab this Michigan State University puzzle because it is brand new sealed. And, you know, that needs listed. I think I'm going to take the contents of this box and stick it in this bin just so it's out of the way because I think most of this is like hats and clothes and stuff. Except for that looks like tablecloths. I'll pull the tablecloths out. Or at least this one and this one looks very summery. Maybe I will put those in there. Okay, that's all clothing too. Well, since my mannequin's naked, we'll pull that one out. I don't know, it seems very summery, but hopefully people are going on vacation, right? It's not actually that summery. It's a really cute shirt. That is adorable. Super sassy. Rachel Zoe. Size small. Anyway, I think I've got a tote in the kitchen that has clothing in it. I can restack that and try to get rid of some of this stuff. I already have this exact blanket listed, so I can't list that right now, but I can pull this stuff and repack that bin. Okay. Probably should pull this out and get it listed. I need to run a brush thing over that. It's furry. And this is why it pays to kind of go through this stuff every once in a while. That is a quilt topper. And then we've got some vintage linens that never got listed. So that one I actually need to put on top of the pile. All right, she bought the table and the clock, which gives me room on the floor to get all this stuff out, and we can do a wrap up with the books finally. All right, this is my $24 book haul. I think I did pretty good. I didn't find any Stephen King's, but I have a ton that still need to be listed, so that's okay, especially if I'm gonna start going to the book sales again. I need a variety of things for Pango books, or else it's just I end up sitting on a bunch of stuff that I have doubles of. So, let me scoot my butt closer. The J.D. Robb in Death books. I think I have Vendetta and Death. The ones I don't have, I'm keeping, but I think I already have these. So Vendetta and Death, for those of you who don't know, J.D. Robb is Nora Roberts. Nora Roberts is J.D. Robb. And this is her In Death series. I think there's 64 books in the series, and she is still writing them. It is so good. So good. Connections in Death, I think I already have. This is a different series. She writes a lot of trilogies. This is book 1, book 2, and book 3 in hardcover of Chronicles of the One. So I'm going to sell these together. There is a little bit of damage to this one, but the rest of them are in good condition. I don't see anything wrong. This, like I said, will get sold as a set. Year 1, Blood and Bone and The Rise of Magics. I've never heard of this series, which is interesting. I read a lot of Nora Roberts. I actually really like her stuff. Gone Girl, Gillian Flynn. Read it, thought it was okay. Could not stand the main characters. either one of them. Didn't really like the movie either, but it is a very popular book and movie. Dean Koontz, 77 Shadow Street. Total ghost story. Didn't love it. It was okay. It was all right. I'm not going to say I hated it. I just didn't love it. I don't know. 3 stars. I've not read this one yet. Dark Rivers of the Heart. I've never even heard of this one. Anybody know anything about this? Dark Rivers of the Heart? The Last Word, Taylor Adams. This is a book of the month. That's what that is. People collect the book of the month, so I usually get $5 per book. So that's kind of the going rate for those. Forgotten in Death, I think I already have. Golden in Death, I also think I have, but I'm going to double check these. Dean Koontz, Cold Fire. Divided in Death, definitely have that one. Seize the Night, I have sold in the past. I have not read it. By the Light of the Moon, did I just sell this one? Was this the one I sold this morning? I don't know. I don't remember. We've got Nicholas Sparks' True Believer. Nights in Rodanthe, which is on my list of books to read by the end of this year. I don't know if I'll get to it or not. A Bend in the Road. I'm like so behind. My reading goal was like, I don't even remember, 95 books or something. And I've read, maybe it was 90 books, and I think I've read like 45. But we've got At First Sight. Ooh, Dark Rivers of the Heart again. Different cover. Counting Miracles. Another copy of True Believer. The Midnight Library. That was another one I read, and I was kind of just like, meh. Everybody loved it. I thought it was okay. Nicholas Sparks' Dreamland. Haven't read that one yet either. Jodi Picoult, House Rules. This one usually sells fairly quickly for me. Sharp Objects. I actually did like Sharp Objects, and the movie or the show was actually pretty good. And Ends With Us, which goes with It Starts With Us. Where is it? There it is. So we've got It Starts With Us and It Ends With Us, Colleen Hoover. I actually really loved this series and the movie. Dark Places, really good. I really liked that one. And I think they did turn it into a movie, but I haven't seen it yet. Passions and Death. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I actually loved this book, and I grabbed 2 copies of this. Oh, here's another copy of The Midnight Library. Got 2 copies of Anne Rice, The Vampire Chronicles, Prince Lestat, and The Realms of Atlantis. Jojo Moyes, Someone Else's Shoes. I think I sold a copy of this recently, so I don't think I have one listed. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Okay. Nicholas Sparks' The Choice. Mind Games, I think I might keep. Same with Inheritance. This is one of her newer books, and Ridge's aunt said it was so good. So I might keep that and read it. Another copy of Gone Girl. Tending Roses is part of a series that was actually really good. I can't remember if I read all the books in the series or if I ADD'd out and read like the first 3. Tell No One. Did I read this? For Dr. David Beck, the loss was shattering, and every day for the past 8 years, he has relived the horror of what happened. The gleaming lake, the pale moonlight, the piercing screams, the night his wife was taken. The last night he saw her alive. Everyone tells him it's time to move on, to forget the past once and for all. But for David Beck, there can be no closure. A message has appeared on his computer, a phrase only and his dead wife know. Suddenly, Beck is haunted with the impossible that somewhere, somehow, Elizabeth is alive. Ooh, I might keep that for a minute, too. I have never read a Harlan Coben I didn't like. I've loved everything that I've read of his. Another copy of Seven Husbands. The Last Time I Lied. I literally just sold a copy of this the other day. We've got some Colleen Hoover's Hopeless. Oh, Anne Rice, Out of Egypt. We got Cinder, City of Bones. Another copy of It Starts With Us, Without Merit, Return to Virgin River. This is a whole series that's what this series on Netflix is based off of, is Robin Carr's book series. Reminders of Him, 5 stars, absolutely freaking loved it. Probably out of this whole stack, that one's my favorite. Ugly Love was really good too. Verity was okay, but they are turning it into a movie. Is it out yet? I don't think it's out yet. I'm excited about that though. People We Meet on Vacation, heard really good things. I have not read it yet. And then we've got 3 of the hardcover Harry Potters, which they're not worth as much as like they used to be. And then I grabbed 2 Diary of a Wimpy Kids. I will probably set those aside. If I'm going to keep going to the book sales, I'll just keep grabbing those until I have a decent pile, and then I'll sell them in a lot together. Whew. Okay, so that is the book sale. Yay, go me, I'm on top of things. I took pictures of that, and it is listed on Pango Books now. And I'm going to grab this because it's sold on Facebook Marketplace for $45 plus the cost of shipping. So I got to go on Pirate Ship, buy a label, box this up, and it was kind of a good flip. I'm fairly sure I picked this up at a half off estate sale. People overlook blankets. $4, and then I flipped it for $45 fairly quick, like within 24 hours of me listing it, it sold. I'm like, yay. At least today I did get around to switching out the bedding on the bed. All the stuff that was on the bed is currently in the washing machine. It's a lot. It's a lot, right, guys? I'm already pooping out. I got up at 5 for like no reason other than I fell asleep really early all by myself. And woke up really early. Went to sleep early all by myself, woke up. Oh my gosh. Woke up early all by myself. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, got a couple more things and then I'm going to sign you guys off. I'm not going to lie. I sat down with the dogs and pretty much lost the rest of my ambition. So I think I'm just going to be done for the day. Rich had a thing tonight, so I'm not going to see him till like 9. I think I'm going to watch trashy TV on Netflix and snuggle with my dogs and just, you know, call it a night. So I'll see you on the next one, guys.